Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montes and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic, and welcome back to another YouTube channel everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back here together again. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a special video because today is the 16th anniversary of Hulu, the streaming service. That's right, everybody. So that means today I'm going to stop and rank my top 5 favorite Hulu original films. Let's go and get started. So Palm Springs is a film that I think I saw last year for spring movie season, and it basically is a time travel film, and it's also a romance movie, and I think the combination of both really works. Plus it's also kind of funny. It has this weird story with J.K. Simmons. I think besides that, the movie really works. You should go check it out. I have a review on my channel back in 2022. It's really good. Alright, now this is actually a movie I saw earlier this year in February, and I actually thought it was great. As you have this boy who has this kind of controllable father, and he just wants to do what's best for him, and you have him going to hang out with his not so good uncle, and the son's just not listening, and just the tension, the music into it, it's great. And it's like certain situations like that could happen in actual families, and it just feels so powerful. And it's absolutely insane in what happens. It's just a great movie overall. Okay, so this is actually a movie I saw this past week. I actually saw it this weekend to just watch a film from Hulu, to kind of watch something, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. And basically, if you don't know what this movie is, it's basically this woman had a daughter who basically was born with, who was handicapped, but also has asthma, and basically all these like diseases and everything. Well, not diseases, but like symptoms of her body. And it basically like became pretty bad for her, but the daughter basically starts to find out that that the mom's been lying to her, that she probably could walk, she probably could breathe properly, and she probably could be something more than what she is right now. But the mom just wants to protect her and everything, and just in the way the acting is, the performances, the story, it's really well written, and especially in like when you like in the way that the girl acts in this movie, the one in the wheelchair, her acting performance is great. Even the mom's performance is great, but the girl in the wheelchair, like the fact that you get scared and nervous for her as she's breathing heavily, but you can hear like the breathness in her voice as she has asthma, as she's getting an asthma attack, and it's so sickening. And she like drinks this thing to call 911, and it's like, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is a crazy ass movie, but it's incredibly great and it's well executed. So I loved Run. Alright, so this was a movie I actually watched last year, and I honestly absolutely fell in love with it. So basically it's about this boy who has seizures, and the only way to stop the seizures from happening is if they take away his hearing. But they create this story to where he basically goes around the world, or basically around this city, to basically try to hear and record every sound that he can find. And that's kind of part of the reason why I love this movie, is because it's really just a movie about exploring life. That he knows he's going to have to lose his hearing, but he's he wants to go out and hear sounds, but at the same time, he's also experiencing life. He experiences love with this girl. He experiences ice skating. He experiences what it means to do this. And by the time he gets his final T-shirt, he loses his hearing, and he can't hear anything anymore. He starts to realize he has friends. That he may not have his hearing, but he's got his friends, and that's what's so heartfelt about this movie. That you went through life, but you did it with your friends and people you love, and that's what's so great about this film. I absolutely loved this movie. Technically, I kind of saw this as a Disney Plus original film, but I didn't see it anywhere on the Disney Plus films. But it is on Disney Plus still, so if you have Hulu or Disney Plus, I recommend go check it out on either one of those. But as for Hulu original films, Flamin' Hot is my favorite original film that they have to offer. One of the things that I kind of hate about biopics these past couple years is it's always about what happened, what led them to fame. They did drugs and they died, but their legacy still lives on. And that, I feel like, and I understand that's what happened. That's actually what happened. But like, did every famous person do drugs, do cocaine, did all this stuff? Did they actually do that? And they died? Is that really what happened? And with this movie, I love that it's quite something different. First off, it's a story about the creation of a product with the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I actually didn't know that the movie. I actually didn't know the spice comes from Mexicans. I didn't know that, but it kind of dives into this story as you have the creator of this guy who was a Mexican. He made money by making burritos in school, and when he wanted to use that money, he got caught by the police and thought he was stealing, and just goes into the Mexican culture and history and realizes, and when he starts working at Frito-Lay, he starts to realize, how can I get people to get their jobs back? We mix in we sell a new chip, we make new products, and when you see him as the lowest, as being the janitor, calling the Frelo guy, and then you get other people kind of like tagged along with him. You get beyond that, it's pretty uplifting as you start to see every person he interacts with starts to find him intelligent. They start to understand him. They start getting interested in his ideas and start getting encouraged in him. And sooner or later, he becomes the new owner of it. And it also just has this uplifting message about waitresses and waiters and maids, that they're more than something else, that they could be something more. And that's the great part about this story, where he was a Mexican and he could be more, and he was a janitor and he could be more. And that's what's so great about the film. But beyond that, the cast is also really great. I mean, you got the guy that was that played the boss from Ted. You have the guy from the Geico commercials, and you also have just the family fits the Mexican code right. And so it was also very funny, and it mixed in so well, but it also felt real at the same time. So I loved this movie. It was an absolute great film. I loved it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media stuff is in the bottom section over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and happy birthday, Hulu.